Namaste, everyone. Hi, and welcome to this video that we will talk about the full moon in Pisces on the 10th of September 2022. First of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy. And we ask that the highest divine love oversees and protects the energies involved. Thank you. And so it is. So, the full moon in Pisces. Well, first of all, make sure that you're eating a moon cake because that is wonderful to do on this beautiful full moon that is a harvest moon, a wonderful harvest moon. And we would like to just share a little story about, let's go back in time. What happened in the full moons? This was the day when, far back, when we didn't even have lights. So it was very dark. And then humans needed to see because the harvest was long hours, So because the sun was shining 100% on the moon, making the moon so big and so bright that throughout that whole night, the moon would shine so bright that they can harvest everything and still see. And this is a wonderful symbol that is still here. That's why they call this full moon the harvest moon. It's actually one of my favorite moons because it has so much to offer, to give, for you to release, but also to gain. So your physical health is very important at this time. So physical health, because Pisces, the sun is actually Virgo, the sign Virgo is actually in the sun sign. You don't have to know this technical, but just to go through it. I will let it be in the description box below too, so you can read about it if you're more interested. But basically, the sun will be in Virgo, and Virgo is all about balance. And the moon will be in Pisces, the sign of Pisces, which is very spiritual. So if you would picture it like from your day-to-day activities, your Virgo will be in your 3D life. So how you move and be practical and follow a routine. This will be very important for you on this full moon. And we will come deeper into this statement. But again, Pisces, on the other hand, is very spiritual. So it's more of a 5D. You're stepping into different. So it's 3D and 5D. And if you're not being balanced now, and this has been coming up in the couple of videos that we have made about how important balance is. So if you're not balanced in this time, it will just be a disaster, really. You need to have both of them. So you need to have this day-to-day routine, and you need to have your spirituality, and you need to balance them out, both of them equally. It's not good to do one, because if you do too much of the Virgo, we say you're 3D, then you're in the controlling freak. It's being too restrictive, too controlling. On the other hand, if you're too much in the 5D, in the Pisces, so you're too much in your spiritualities, then everything is going to be fine, and you're just floating away. You're not even present. So we need to bring this back into ourselves and integrate both of those sides. So why are we saying this? Why is this so important? Well, one day after, so it starts one day after Mercury is going retrograde. So it's been a day already that Mercury has gone retrograde, right? And when planets go retrograde, and it's not just Mercury, it's actually other planets, when they go retrograde, I mean, you can just think about that, something going backwards. It happens that there is a lot of chaos, a lot of things coming out of the surface. And as we've spoken earlier, you can watch the videos on full moon or new moons. When it's full moon, the energy is amplified, meaning that if you have unresolved issues and you see other people in the full moon, you can actually, if you live in town or anything like that, you can even try it. You can put it in practice. On the full moon, you will see things not working out, trips being canceled, something just happened. It will be very chaotic because everyone's problems, good sides are being amplified, so you can see more easily. So if you see a person well together, you know, they're carrying themselves okay, and then just on the full moon they just go a little bit crazy, and you've never seen this side of them, and you're like, what is going on? It's the full moon. It's when you don't work on things and you're just keeping this mask in front of you, it will fall off. Basically, in the full moon, it will be so much easier to spot um, who needs to work more on themselves. And all of this is affecting us collectively, so we can't run away from it or escape it. But I would say it like this: if you feel very fragile and sensitive, because on this full moon also we can get very sensitive in Pisces and very insecure, unsure of just these insecurities that we carry. So please make sure that you stay objective, but also don't go where there's a lot of people. Like, don't put yourself in that situation knowing that it's the full moon and it's Saturday, which is Saturn's day. So it is a lot. It's beautiful because it lets you work with it, but it's a lot. So stay much more with yourself. And if you are in a gathering, maybe you have to be, or there is an event, whatever your day-to-day activities are, make sure that you stay objective and know that you are worthy of beautiful things. There's nothing wrong with you. You need to go through this. See the full moon as a moment for you to pause and to work and to release all that doesn't serve you anymore, so that you can become the new true version of who you are, so you can step into alignment with yourself and understand yourself, and therefore you will understand other people also more simple. So what do you need to know more about this full moon? Well, Spirit is talking a lot about vision, to keep your vision alive. This has been coming up very much lately. Vision, vision. We've asked Spirit, what do you mean by vision? And when we say we ask Spirit, we take the temperature also on the energies that are currently available. How is it looking? And Spirit is talking about these energies in our meditation, more of your vortex that is above your head. That's your vortex, right? That you need to put your visions into this vortex to keep it alive and to keep it going. Because there will be forces also working against you and wanting to close you down. You know, when you're a powerful being, imagine when you're stepping into your power, there will be resistance, you know, also resistance within yourself, entities, old acquaintances, you name it, whatever it is in your situation, just know that resistance doesn't necessarily mean bad. It's actually a compliment. You're actually being noticed for something that you're doing, which is beautiful. But also stay calm in these situations. Stay calm and collective, because there's a lot of chaos going on right now. The veil will be more thin. Okay, so the veil, because of the energies of the earth are being so affected all over the place. The veil between worlds are more thin, so you can see more easily. So it's not just chaotic, it's a lot happening. And how are you supposed to manage all of this without really going crazy? Because it can feel like that when you are sensitive, especially if you're an empath. You can pick up on this, and you can either you completely disappear, you're just floating away from here. I'm out of here, it's too much, I don't want to stay in the body. Or you'll just scattered in your energy, you're all over the place. You're not collecting yourself, standing, grounding yourself in one place. That's why we talk a lot about this, going in the forest, making sure that you ground yourself, connect yourself to the earth. You know, walk barefoot, ground yourself, take deep breaths. This is very important for you to do. And it's also beneficial for many other reasons, you know, for health. If you have health problem, that will also help you. So make sure that you stay grounded and don't scatter your energy. And if you are into the occult and you like to do rituals, I mean, there are positive rituals too. We do not judge in that way, but we are always saying that when it's the full moon, never do a ritual, because the energies are so amplified. So usually those rituals will be whacked. Like they'll get all crazy and sticky and not the way that you wanted them um, to be. Now, in a positive way, of course, you should never do anything to harm anyone. But in a positive, like releasing, because the full moon gives you a chance to release, one maybe wants to do that kind of rituals. So we ask you to don't do this on this full moon, because that ritual will not benefit neither you nor anyone else. So just be happy with the energy that's available, because this full moon will bring you a lot of available energy. So you don't have to do any ritual. It will naturally be. So just keep that in mind, please, beautiful souls. Keep that in mind, to not make it more than it is, and know that everything is not working against you, it's working for you. And you need to realize that everything has its purpose and its course. You know, it's a cause and effect. So if you know that you've done the best that you can do, then just release it to the Most High. Stay centered. Keep your palms together as such. And this is how you stay centered. And because you hold this position in front of your heart, you're being connected to your heart, feeling the light enter from the top of the crown of your head all the way inside your body. Feel how you are present. Feel how you are balanced when you hold this position. And here you can set the attention. You can ask your guides. You can ask your angels. You can ask the higher power of light, however you see it. You know, try to be receptive and open. It has nothing to do with no religion or anything like that. Just be open and accepting to everything, no matter what background you're raised in. Okay? So just stay receptive and stay centered and just ask your guides, please, I need guidance right now, and ask. And then release it. So don't think about it. Don't wait for the answer. Just release it and just go about your day. And as you're going about your day, there will come small moments of realization. Oh, I could do it like that. Oh, wait a minute. Why haven't I thought of this? It will be an epiphany that will arrive naturally to you. But just tune into yourself and ask. Ask for guidance, and guidance will always be there. Remember, you're never alone. There is no situation that you are alone in. We're here and in this together. We're here to help and to support each other, to be something for one another. Sometimes in good times, sometimes in bad times. But it's all ultimately of love and acceptance. And the first step of accepting what is happening is accepting yourself for who you are. Seeing everything that you want to be. Envisioning that reality that you want to step into, the one that you want to become. Envisioning you being in that reality. Opening your vortex, holding that vision, putting that in your vortex, right? So that you can step into that reality, you have to be that reality now. When it happens, you can't just stand there and not know what to do. Everything needs to be practiced before it enters a certain state, right? You have to practice something before you can put it into work, right? Well, the same way goes when you integrate in yourself different qualities, different way of being, of showing up in the world, of knowing yourself, of waking up to who you truly are. The same way goes there. You have to stay centered and release all that doesn't serve you. And embrace the new you. Love yourself completely. Accept yourself completely. Understand yourself. Also, this full moon will bring you closure. You will revisit the past, or the past you will revisit you. And we sometimes think, didn't I finish with this chapter? Isn't this chapter over? Why is this coming back in this way? No. Every time something is coming back, it's not coming back in the same way because it's an old version of you. So there's something there that needs to be learned. And then in this full moon also, you can have fears re-entering your life. You can have your ancestors' fears, patterns that are resurfacing, that are not even necessarily yours. But you have the strength to dissolve them, to change that energy, and to create something beautiful and new, not only for yourself, but for the benefit of everyone else. Because when we individually change, we don't only change for ourselves, we change for our neighbor, for our community, for our families, for our ancestors, for everything that lives benefits when one individual changes. So know that you are valued and you are needed and you are supported and loved. And you have all that it takes for you to change. Change is never easy. It's a metamorphosis from going from one thing to another, you know? A larva is not always that his whole life. He doesn't just have wings, he crawls also a part of his life. So we have different parts of our lives. One part you might have crawled and loved that. The other part, you have wings and you fly. You see, you're still the same, but you have different parts to how you transformed yourself into something new. So let this full moon be something beautiful happening, and be open and receptive to all that is changing. Make sure to forgive. Connect with your ancestors. Clean those old patterns of fear. Clear them all out. Extract all that honey. And then use that into your new self. Release all that trauma that you've been holding on to from your past lives, from your current life. Release them. Release them. Forgive yourself. Forgive the other. Ask for forgiveness. And forgive others for any grudge that you've been holding on to. Forgive them. This is how you will start a beautiful new year ahead. This is how in ancient, different countries, religion has always worked with the moon. So forgive and release. This is in us. This is what we carry. Our history is our collective history. We can't run away from it. We can be different and embrace how different we are, but we also have a collective heart of everything that we've been going through. And we admire you for changing, for you being sensitive at this time. It's beautiful. Be the true self, who you truly are. We hope that these messages will help you and guide you through this full moon so that you can change and that you can show up differently in the world. Because you are needed and you are loved and you are appreciated. Just stay balanced and ground yourself. Thank you for being here. Now, I want to do a short meditation. So if you're not into this, please click away. That's okay. You have a free will. But if you want to integrate everything that you've heard here, I ask that your guides and my guides that are connecting us in this energy are here present with us, and all helpers and ancestors that are available to us now. Please be present here with us. Thank you. We thank you. Okay, I would want you to close your eyes and relax. Wherever you're sitting, just relax your shoulders, relax yourself, relax. Close your eyes. Just let the phone down if you're holding this phone. Just relax and let the speaker's voice guide you. Breathe deeply in through your nose, in and out. We want to ask you to visualize that under you is a big drain. You're floating above a drain that's purple. It's a violet, shimmering drain. And above you, keep just breathing in and out through your nose. Be receptive and open. And above you, we want you to visualize your own vortex, like a cosmic universe that's yours with your colors and your vision, however you want to see it. Just keep that vortex open above your head. Now visualize a light from the top of your head entering into that vortex. Breathe deeply. Good. Visualize that all good that you've learned throughout this year, that you want to harvest your skills and what you have. Put it in the vortex. See it float in. Keep breathing. Visualize it. No matter how you see it, there's no right or wrong. Trust your intuition and yourself. Now, feel your body, relax your body, relax your body from the top of your head down to your toes. See how you're floating and see that drain under you. That violet drain under you, round like a circle. And watch everything that you don't want. Yourself, situations, people, places, memories, traumas, everything that you can visualize. See how they are coming in full speed towards you. And before they get to touch you, they are falling down to that drain and disappearing. See how they all are coming so closely, and then they just are being pulled down by the drain. Feel the peace of all that is leaving you right now. Thank it. Thank it for all the lessons it have taught you. Keep on breathing. Good. Now empty everything. And feel the more they're pouring down, the more lighter you're getting. You're so light now, and your vortex is more vibrant. Your vision is clear. Keep on breathing. Smile. Smile from the inside out. Feel the relief. Now bring yourself back. Let the vision go. and trust that there was nothing you did wrong in that vision. Everything you did was very good. And trust, release, stand empty. Take 3 more deep breaths. Bring yourself back to this video. Open your eyes. Take your time. Don't rush it. Remember, there's no wrong or right. Take your time. Release it like that. Make it a sound like a relief, like there you go. That was refreshing, right? And now, my friends, I think that you are all ready to step into this full moon, in this harvest moon, and gather everything that you need and release all that has served you in the past, but that no longer is needed for your future. Thank you for being here this time. Have a wonderful, wonderful full moon. Bless you all. Bye.